Hi my loves, thank you so much for being here with me again, and a huge welcome to those of you who are new. So today's video is the second one that received the most votes in the poll, which is: why is your person not talking to you? Are they thinking to come back? Will they reach out? So to pick your pal, as usual, I would suggest you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths and picture the person you have in mind. And then when you feel calm enough, you can open your eyes and see which of these three crystals you intuitively feel more drawn to. So I would suggest you not to take too much time, otherwise your mind will start working rather than your intuition. And if you feel attracted for more than one stone, that's okay too. You can find messages in both of them, or even three sometimes. But if you feel confused about which stones are yours, I would suggest you as well to have a look at the timestamps in the info box below, because sometimes we are attracted to certain numbers rather than others, and that's a good sign too. That's how I always clarify my confusion when I watch pick a cards reading. So something else to say, you're not seeing any deck underneath the crystal because I decided to use one single deck, which is the Evelyn Tarot, this one, for all the three readings. The name of the crystals are Celestite in group number 1, Amethyst in group number 2, and Apatite in group number 3. So another thing I wanted to say is to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest, which is why it's always important to listen to this video following your intuition. So take only what feels right and leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. If you feel that it hasn't resonated whatsoever with your situation, I would suggest you to go back here to the intro and make your choice again, and think if there was a choice at the beginning that you discarded, because sometimes there is like those couple of seconds where we know where our eyes are dropping, but then we feel that the other stone is better. So try to remember what was your actual stone, and then yeah, that's it for now. If you wish to buy any of the decks that I'm using, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the box below. And also, if you wish to have any private reading with me, I'm actually available for private readings, and you can find all the info as well, included the prices and the instructions, in the info box below. So I'll be looking forward to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would ask you to do it, and to hit the notification bells as well if you want to be notified anytime that I post a new video. And that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna see you at the beginning of your reading. Hi guys, if you chose the group number 1 with the Celestite, this is the reading for you. So I'm just gonna place a stone here, hoping that there's not going to be too much in the way. And first of all, I want to ask spirits, how is your person feeling about you, using the oracle cards, the Romance Angels oracle cards and the Moonology card. So I'm going to start with these two, and then we're going to use the tarot cards to actually go in depth into your situation and see what are the actual reasons why your person is not talking to you. And then we're going to see if there is what are their intentions. True love just came out. Wow. We're gonna see what are their true intention eventually. And also there's gonna be another oracle deck, which is the Shamanic Healing Oracle, to give you an advice at the end of the reading. So let's see what else. True love is definitely promising. So how is your person feeling about you, dear Romance Angels? Can you please tell us how is their person feeling about group number 1 with the Celestite, please and thank you. We also have trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. That's really nice. True love and faith. Just gonna see if you can see the cards. Then the Moonology deck. What is the Moonology deck saying? Dear Moon, can you please tell us how is this person feeling about group number 1 with the Celestite? We have full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches solution. don't let pride get in your way with the full moon in Leo. And look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. So definitely it's all quite positive with all these cards. It seems like I feel a bit tight here. So it seems like this person definitely have true feelings for you and is asking you to have faith in this situation, to have faith in them, that there is a reason why they're not talking to you right now. And indeed there is a personal issue here coming to the surface and they probably have to deal with it. And it could be something very emotional, since it's full moon in Cancer, so something really important is happening to them. It could also be just related to their family, or even just something regarding their emotional realm in general. But definitely I see that this person has a very positive attitude, since he feels like he needs to look at the bigger picture. So I feel that this person is looking for the solution, and he doesn't want to get lost in details, and he doesn't want to get lost in his pride even. So it could be that this issue is actually just regarding his pride. So it could be that this person is just feeling blocked from showing this true love because of his ego is on the way. So it could be that this person is not really used to express feelings and emotion, is not really used to show the vulnerable side of their soul. It could be that they could also be a bit younger than you, or just immature and never had a deep, meaningful love connection with somebody. So they still have this association that love and romance is something for fools, you know, that a strong, real man doesn't actually get all soft and about feelings, and that that there could be a side within themselves that doesn't truly believe in love, that think that is all a huge illusion. But it's just a small side of them, I feel. I mean, it's still here in the middle of the reading, so it's definitely an important part and it's definitely an issue. But I feel that this person is quite positive here with the look at the bigger picture, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So definitely there is an intention to come out of this issue, to melt this ego, and don't let your pride get in the way as well. So it's like they know that they shouldn't allow their proud how do you say, being an obstacle for this romance. So it could be that they're not talking to you right now just because they're trying to figure out how to still maintain their strength and their vulnerability at the same time. Okay, so let's put the oracle cards on the side for now and ask to the tarot the reason why this person is not talking to you. Okay, the Two of Swords, the cards are flying today, it's crazy. So Two of Swords came out. Let's see what can clarify the Two of Swords, dear spirits. Why is this person not talking to them? Just have to mix the cards in a way that they are both upright and upside down, as we also read the reverse cards as usual. Why is this person not talking to you right now? Okay, Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. So this person is definitely undecided with the Two of Swords. There's like there's a lot of confusion about what decision to take. There's a lot of internal conflicts as well with these Five of Wands. Positive thing though is that with the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel that this person is actually trying to come out of these internal conflicts. This person is trying to get out of this confusion, to this indecision, and to finally make a choice. So that's why they are stepping back, because in this way they won't be influenced by the external world. They won't be influenced by anybody's thoughts and feelings. They really need to get in touch with themselves to make this decision. They know that nobody else can make this decision for them, so that's why they are withdrawing, because it's a lot easier when they are in a silent place, and when they have no pressure from the outside, it's a lot easier to make their decision. So let me see what else are the reason for this person not talking to you. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. I just need to make a little change because I feel a bit tight. I'm gonna change the table. Okay, way better this way. So I was gonna say, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. So the reason why this person is not talking to you is because something is making them feel really sad and not so full of life, not so full of energy as well. It could be because we have the Leo here, the full moon in Leo, if you remember. So it could be that they feel that they are not at the center of your attention anymore, and they feel quite abandoned and left out in the cold and neglected. So this could be also another reason why they are not talking to you at the moment. The Sun is actually the Leo card, and the Sun is like at the center of the solar system. Leo in general is somebody that always like to be at the center of the attention as well. So they feel very gray when that doesn't happen. So it could be that this person is not talking to you because they feel slightly neglected, and also they decided to use this time to make a decision and to solve those internal conflicts. Indeed, I feel that this person is actually aware that their ego is a problem, because if they didn't have this urge to be at the center of the attention, they know that there will still be harmony between you two. They know that they are creating the problem, and they know that the solution is within themselves. So I feel that yes, this is the original reason why they step away and they are silent. But in reality, now they're also very reflective about their actions and what is triggering them, why is triggering them, what's a better way to act, what's a better way to react to those situations. So I feel that is their inner child screaming. So it's also a good way for them possibly to resolve these internal old wounds that comes from childhood, when we step our, when we bang our feet in the floor because we want to have the attention of somebody, is because probably we felt neglected when we were kids. So those wounds come out, but now as adults we know that to create harmony, things can't always resolve around us. So I feel that this person is quite wise. They know that they have true love, they trust in their love as well, and they trust in you. I feel they trust that you love them, so they know that this is just their own issue and a personal issue, and they know that if they look at the bigger picture, there's actually just love between you two, and there's no actual issue. Okay, there's no problem in the connection per se. So let me see. We're gonna see another couple of cards to check what's another reason for them to be silent. The Devil in reverse and the Temperance card. So yes, they are, this is actually clarifying all the messages that I got until now, because the Temperance is somebody that wants to create balance and peace and reconciliation as well. And I feel that they want to do that by fighting the devil within them. So that side of them that is actually sabotaging the situation. So there is a part of them that is tempted to sabotage the situation because of old wounds and because of toxic thoughts, old beliefs that are not very healthy, as I was saying before. So they actually are spending these times on their own, withdrawing from the world, to try and fight those negative beliefs. They know that you love them, they know that they shouldn't think that way, and they know they want reconciliation. So this is the reason why they are stepping back, just to fight with this devil and solve these internal conflicts and find clarity. So it's really good, because I feel that, as I said, this person is very wise and very self-aware. So this person is definitely working on themselves to try and react differently to a similar situation in the future. So let me see now what are they intended to do next with you. Are they intended to come back? Will they reach out? Let me see. I'm gonna mix the cards again. Dear Spirit, what is gonna be this person's intention towards group number 1? Please and thank you. What are they intended to do next with you? We have the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Fool it's like they're still they're like postponing this jump, this leap of faith towards the Queen of Pentacles, towards you. I feel that the Queen of Pentacles represents you, and also they perceive you as somebody that is very committed, somebody trustworthy, reliable, down to earth. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn because of the Pentacles, and it could be that they are their intention is to actually postpone this leap of faith because they don't feel quite ready just yet. Okay, and it makes sense, because I feel that they actually want to come out in a mature way towards you. They don't want to come out with all those wounds, because they actually suffer from them. So they want to come towards you only when they know that their ego is not gonna get bruised anymore, because they train their ego to be okay with any situation, even when they're not at the center of the attention. So I feel that now their intention is yes, to make a leap of faith, but later on. So I feel that they are waiting a little bit now. There could be also a desire within them for you to reach out first, so that they would have to confirm that you love them. But I feel that deep within themselves they know, because the true love came there with the Romance Angel cards. Let me see, what are they intended to do next? Dear Spirit, can you please tell us what is this person going to do next? We're thinking about doing next with the group number 1. Page of Swords, that's really good. And 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Swords is definitely a message coming through, really important message. So at least you know that there is gonna be communication again, and truth and clarity as well. And I feel that they're gonna tell you that there's still a lot of work to do with the 8 of Pentacles, that it's quite of a long journey, and they need to be more constant with it, because with the 8 of Pentacles there's a bit of inconsistency in their job, in the work that they're doing with themselves, and they talk also about maybe feeling yeah, sometimes you can talk about not feeling so motivated by doing a routine job, but in this situation I feel that they're saying there is inconsistency. I actually have to be consistent. Or they could also be telling you that they felt that this connection, yes, was working, but they would like to see a bit more constant from you. This could also be something. Let me see, what are they gonna do next? Will they reach out? What will they say to you? Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my god, you got the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together. This is such a great sign, guys. The Six of Cups talks about reconciliation, talks about feeling nostalgic, missing you. It talk about soulmate connection. So this person, as I said, with the true love card, they actually know that this is a very meaningful connection. And the Ten of Pentacles is like feeling that you are their wish fulfillment and feeling ready to embark on a long committed journey. This card represents a house with all the three generations represented in it, and it talks also about the feeling really close to the community where you live in, feeling very very satisfied in all level, financial level, emotional level. So it's like everything that you could possibly look for. There's like abundance of food, abundance of money, there's stability, there's security in the family. So exactly what you represent here with the Queen of Pentacles, and they know that you can offer that to them. They are gonna take a while, I feel, before jumping, but then eventually they're gonna come and telling you that probably they are sick of being in a situation where things are not constant, and that they actually want to start something committed, something long term, and they will reconcile and they will offer you this long-term commitment. Or if you already are in a relationship and you just had a little break, they're just gonna continue with that beauty that you both created together. So this is actually amazing. I'm just gonna ask this beautiful shamanic healing oracle an advice for you to best handle with this situation. But I feel that everything is just gonna be absolutely fine in the end, and you probably don't even have to do much in this situation, because it's all about them understanding why they got triggered and trying to get better at those situations, and realizing this is actually gonna make them realize that they want something solid with you. They don't want to doubt about the connection anymore. They don't want to be happy one day and the other day all insecure again. So they want to sign this contract with you. So let me see a beautiful advice for you from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. Advice for group number 1. Okay, the sexual energy came out. Let me see what else. What is this? Transformation. So feel like, okay, the thing that comes out first from my intuition is that you have the power to transform things. So if you were, for example, actually very pessimistic about this situation, these cards are suggesting you to transform your thoughts, to transform what is it that you're imagining in your brain, because whatever you imagine, whatever you feel within you, you're gonna manifest it. So it's really important that to open up this opportunity, you also need to believe that it's gonna that is going to happen. So please don't get frustrated by this no contact, because something amazing is actually happening underneath the ground, even though you're not seeing it. Okay, and also with this sexual energy, I don't know if you've ever heard, but there is like the belief that um, anytime you have an orgasm, if you actually manifest what is it that you want to happen, you are make it happen. You are like releasing such a huge energy out to the universe, and during that moment, and is actually just gonna increase any manifestation that you're trying to appear in front of you. So this is another advice that is coming out of these cards. You can transform your reality even more if you use your sexual energy. But I'm gonna read now from the booklet what's this card is so slippery. The message from this card. So this is number 25 and number 22. So it says, in the purest sense, sexual energy is not an energy to be expanded from you. It is a state to reside in. The first and second chakras are the root of our sexual feelings. When you use this very potent energy to manipulate people and situations, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. When you expand your life force energy up from your first two chakras and incorporate the energy from your heart and your crown, you can experience the most complete and divine experience of sexual energy possible. This doesn't even have to include another person. When you can merge your connection to Creator with your connection to the earth, without any filters or blocks between the two, you will experience a complete and true connection. We act as a conduit between heaven and earth, and when we can't put ourselves into this energy at any given time, we're not tempted to use our sexual energy in a way that feeds our need for validation. Nor are we easily manipulated by another's outputting of sexual energy. This card is asking you to look at where sexual energy is directed in your life. So yeah, it could be that, yeah, it's just, this card is just telling you not to use sexual energy to manipulate the situation, but rather to bring the energy up to your heart chakra and the crown chakra as well. Because in the second chakra, it's concentrated all the creative power. So as I was saying before, you can create whatever you want as long as you use that energy in a positive way. So let me see now. Transformation. After the rain comes the sun. After the caterpillar comes the butterfly. The situation you're inquiring about is someone somehow acting as a catalyst for a major transformation. If you find yourself questioning or having regrets, don't. Try not to second guess yourself or beat yourself up. Nothing happens that is not supposed to. Many of your issues and situations are not anything to be upset about. They are a path to wholeness. You are the one who infuses drama and chaos into the situation. You're always given opportunities to grow and learn. Growth and learning very rarely come about when everything stays status quo and just as you think they should. Be thankful you have this wonderful opportunity to transform and heal to a better and higher rate of vibration. So the spirits here are telling you to trust in this transformation, to trust even though things are not as they used to be. There is a huge transformation happening underneath the ground, as I said. So remember, try to think about the caterpillar that is inside the cocoon. What would he think if he would actually, if he would just see everything is black underneath, he's trapped, he can't see anything, he can't eat, it's all a bit mushy inside, and really could be also, it gets uncomfortable at certain point as well. So they could despair if they would believe that that's where they're gonna be forever. But then eventually, because of that situation which is uncomfortable to them, eventually when they feel that the darkness is too much for them, when they feel too tight, they will come out and realize that they are a beautiful butterfly, which represent the freest type of animal. So really trust in that, in this obscurity, in this darkness. If you feel in the darkness right now, trust in this uncertainty. If you're not hearing from this person, there is something magical about to happen. Okay, so that was the reading for you guys. I really hope it gave you some good insights. Let me know in the comments below if the situation resonated with yours. I would be so curious to read your comments, so I'm looking forward to read them. And if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified anytime that I post a new video. If you want a private reading, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm always available, and I really wish you guys to be safe and healthy, and to see you really soon. Bye bye now, big hugs to you. Hi my beauties, if you chose the group number 2 with the Amethyst, this is the reading for you. So first of all, I'm going to use the Oracle decks to understand how is your person feeling about you, and then we're going to use the Tarot deck to see why is this person not talking to you, what are the reasons behind this behavior, and then also we're going to see what are they intended to do next. And finally, I'm gonna give you an advice from the Shamanic Healing card at the end of the reading. So let's go ahead now and ask the Romance Angels, how is your person feeling about you? If you're interested in any of these decks, you can buy them using the affiliate Amazon link in the info box below. So dear Romance Angels, how is this person feeling about group number 2 with the Amethyst? Please and thank you. We're getting 2 cards from here. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And then from the Moonology deck, dear Moon, can you please tell us how is this person feeling about the group number 2 with the Amethyst, please and thank you. Oh, we have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Same one as we caught in the pile number 1. And balance spirituality and practicality with the full moon in Pisces. So I'm gonna get another one. Believe in the impossible with the blue moon. Okay, so there's definitely something that this person is dreaming to do, because with the full moon in Pisces, Pisces is very dreamy sign, and sometimes it's a water sign, so there is a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, and they can sometimes be a bit unpractical with their dreams. They just believe in them so much that they think that they can actually happen right now, and it's actually a nice attitude, believing the impossible. Those 2 cards work together very nicely. So it could be that this person is trying to find balance between their dreams and what is actually possible to happen. Although they're like, I don't even care if people think that this is impossible, I actually want to do it. And since there is give your relationship a chance, it feels like most people would think, most people around this person would think that this relationship will not bring to anything, that is actually impossible, but they actually want to give you a chance and ignore whatever other people is saying, even if everybody believes that it's impossible, to them it's not. So this could be a situation like a distant relationship, like you might be far away, living into different regions or to different countries, and but it could also be that there is a huge age gap between you two, or that you come from very different backgrounds, or that some of you is in a relationship with somebody. There is free yourself. So I feel that your person might actually be in a committed relationship with somebody, and they want to free themselves from it and give you a chance, even though this huge change, it will take a while. It's actually impractical, like, to think that it's gonna happen tomorrow, even though they wish it could happen tomorrow, but still they're really gonna hold tight onto it. Don't let pride get in your way with the full moon in Leo. So I feel that this person is actually very brave with the full moon in Leo, very yeah, like very decisive, very confident about what is it that they want, and they also really want to be at the center of your attention. That's what I'm sensing. And they also don't want to fail in this, and their ego might be in the way, in the sense that they might lose a bit of that humble vibe, and get very upset if they might fail. But I feel that, yeah, they feel like they are your king. They feel that you appreciate them so much, and they really like how you make them feel, and they really want to be with you. They really want to make this happen and be possible, and they don't necessarily have to be already in a relationship with somebody. If you know that that's true, then this just clarify that this is the right reading for you. But if it's not, I wouldn't start believing that, even if you never had that impression. This could simply be that they are tight from their family, their parents, their close friends, their own self-belief, their job. There's something blocking them, or there was, because now they want to free themselves from it and believe that this is actually possible. No matter what obstacles will come the way, they're actually dreaming to be with you. So let's put those on aside and ask the tarot, how is it that, why is it that they're not talking to you right now, okay? Because I'm really curious to find out as well, especially if they care about you so much and they really want to be with you. They're dreaming to give you a chance. So why is it that they're not talking to you right now? Dear Spirit, this is reading for group number 2 with the Amethyst. Ace of Swords and Queen of Wands. So they're not talking to you at the moment because they are actually, I feel that they're waiting for the right moment. They are delaying, they're postponing this huge conversation with you, this huge beginning with you. They feel that you are the Queen of Wands. It matches really well with the full moon in Pisces, as the full moon in Leo as well, because Leo is a fire sign and the Wands is the fire suit. So this represents Leo, Leo, Sag, and Aries, Leo, Sag, yes. So I feel that they are absolutely decisive about starting a new beginning with you, and all those cards confirm that as well. But they probably feel that this is not the right time. They have to wait. They have to be more practical. They wish, as I said before, they wish that this could happen tomorrow, but they have to be a little more practical. So they are trying to find the balance between their dreams and what is actually possible to make it happen right now. So I feel that this, since they are in reverse, it just talks about a delay. Okay, so let me see what else. What's another reason why they're not talking to you right now? It could be that the truth right now, it would be inconvenient. They can't share the truth with you right now, because that would mean that you are going to be at the center of the world. It could be that there is a person, okay, this could also be the person that they are with. If you know that they are in a relationship with somebody, they could be a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, and they could be very, you know, possessive person, quite angry, very angry at them, like very passionate and very jealous as well. The yellow can be the color of jealousy. So it could be that they can't say the truth because somebody else would be incredibly jealous and use their nails against him. Okay, so let me see what else. Why they're not talking to you right now. We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. They wish they could come forward towards you because they're really passionate about you, and they're looking forward to make this action. They're looking forward to show you how much they care. This is quite of a speed card as well, the Knight of Wands. There is a lot of energy. They are really physically attractive from you as well. That's what I'm sensing. They wish they could do a move, but there is something blocking them, and it could also be something just in their mind. It could be that the obstacles are actually not really there, but just in their mind. And I feel that since the Eight of Swords is upside down, they want to come out of those mental traps. And it makes so much sense because we saw here that there is free yourself. The Eight of Swords in upright, it talks about feeling trapped. The Eight of Swords upside down, it talks about free themselves from those traps. So it makes so much sense that we got the free yourself here. And as I said before, we also have the believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. So this person is actually working on making that move. Okay, there's probably some practical things that this person has to fix in order to fully come out of that trap, but they're actually working on it. Okay, this is actually really nice. So they're putting the time and effort to free themselves. I really feel that for the majority of you, it could be that they are tied in a relationship where they're not happy and that they're waiting for the right time to say the truth. Okay, so let me see what else, why they're not talking to you right now. King of Pentacles in reverse and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. These cards all together, if they would I mean, in general, they talk about wanting to make a commitment. The Knight of Pentacles, even though it might be a little younger than you or not having so much experience in such a committed journey, is actually transforming into the King of Pentacles and wanting to get to that place of maturity where they can actually offer you all whatever you need. They can provide for you, they can offer you stability. They're really slow motion but definitely very reliable and trustworthy, and I feel that they are just blocked right now, not because they don't want to come forward, but because the situation is not convenient and they have to wait for the right time, I feel. So there is all this huge desire to come forward with two knights and two court cards in reverse. So I feel that this person is actually dreaming to be with you, as we saw with the full moon in Pisces before, but they have to delay this move for sure, and there's something blocking them, of course, but they want to free themselves from it. So this is actually great. Let me see now, what are they intending to do next? What are going to be their future action towards you? For group number 2, dear Spirit, this is reading for group number 2 with the Amethyst. What is their person going to do next? We have the Justice, wow, and the Hierophant. This is amazing. First of all, this is like an amazing, powerful couple. The Justice card and the Hierophant, but in general they want to make the right thing. They want to fix the present situation in order for this commitment, because the Hierophant talks about marriage, celebration and long-term commitment to happen. So I feel that with the Justice, it could also talk about divorce. So if this also could be the reason why they are blocked right now, why they can't make a move, because first they have to wait for this person to sign the divorce document. So that's what they are working on with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They are free themselves from it, but of course not everything can happen at the same time. Not everything can happen whenever they want to. There is some slowness here, waiting for this document to come. So I feel that for the majority of you this is the situation, and what they're gonna do is like cutting this other person off, and because to them it feels right to be with you and start something important and fresh with you. Okay, this to them feel like a divine connection as well. They feel guided to come towards you with the Hierophant. They feel like this is a connection that is destined to be, so it really feels super right to them. Let me see what else, what are going to be their future action towards you. Three of Pentacles and Four of Swords. So we have here the Four of Swords is coming out of rest, which is really good. So there was a moment where this person could only dream about this situation to happen, happening soon, but they couldn't concretely do much about it because maybe they were waiting for those documents. I know it won't resonate with all of you, but for the majority this is the situation coming. It's a general reading, so of course it can't resonate with all of you, but if you like you can also book a private reading. As I said in the intro, I'm always available if you want a more detailed situation. But they say here in the future they're coming out of sleep, they're coming out, they're like waking up as well, and they are starting to move again, to be able to be free again. So it seems like all of this was probably an old nightmare that they couldn't wake up themselves from. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, so the Three of Pentacles talk about starting a new partnership, feeling very proud of themselves, feeling very confident in their abilities, feeling that they can make happen whatever they want, you know, like there is a girl here sewing a blanket, so it's like this person is holding tight on the first few coins that this person has. So it's like the beginning of investing into a situation, and for some reason is in reverse. So it seems like this again is gonna be happening slowly, that this person is slowly waking up, slowly putting investment into this new journey with you. So it's not happening really quickly for sure. And they also, it could be that there's also doubt, because in a partnership is not only in a partnership there is need for both of you to sign the contract, not just them. So it feels that possibly they're like doubting whether this will work eventually. If you want, they're doubting if you are intended to do the same. They're doubting if you are still waiting for them, I feel. Let me see what else are going to be their actions for you, towards you. Eight of Cups and King of Swords. So clearly here there is like leaving a situation behind that wasn't working for them. So this clearly clarify all the reading that we've been doing up until now, and cutting off from their life somebody that wasn't good for them. Okay, with this King of Swords they're going to be really decisive, really honest, finally sharing the truth. Okay, I see though that there is also a little bit of resistance in letting go. Okay, it's not gonna be really quickly this ending a relationship and starting another one. It's gonna take some time. There's a little bit of resistance to let go of everything, because of course there's a lot of emotions For how much it wasn't satisfying them, this old situation, it still left an imprint in their heart. It takes time to heal from past wounds. That's why I was seeing a bit of slowness with this Three of Pentacles, but definitely they are gonna wake up slowly from that old nightmare, from whatever situation blocked them. I'm gonna take now a Shamanic Healing Oracle card for you as an advice to best handle with this situation. Dear Spirit, can you please tell us an advice for group number 2 with the Amethyst, how they best can handle this situation? We have emotional release and perception. So I felt that it's really good to open up your thoughts and your emotions as well, or even if not directly to them, at least to a friend, or write a journal. It's really important that you are letting those emotions go, that you're not holding everything in, and also that you try to have a more global perception of the situation. So try not to see only your view, but try to incorporate as well their view. Okay, try to be more empathetic towards this person, and try to see from to look at the bigger picture. That's what I'm sensing. I'm gonna see now what's the number 37 and 9. So I'm gonna read in the booklet what they say. No, it's 37, not 39. Emotional release. We all want to be strong. As humans, we value strength and independence, but also as humans, we need the support of our family, our friends, our tribe. Trying so hard to be strong, pushing down emotions such as fear, anger, betrayal, sadness, only forces them to grow and become stronger. The bubbling up and release that eventually comes takes everyone involved by surprise, and sometimes does harm in terms of heart feelings and words that cannot be taken back. Get into the practice of voicing your feelings, even if it's just acknowledging them to yourself. Journal, create, dance. Find a way that you can safely feel your most feared emotions. Feel them and then let them go. This is a potentially deep healing for you. So yeah, basically what I've been saying to you before, but with much nicer words than perception. With energy, sometimes a slight shift in perception is all that's needed. Remember, nature strives to retain balance. It is only our perceptions and labels that cause us to think otherwise. Is there a situation in your life that you're viewing from a very rigid perspective? Are you certain that you are at the center of all the drama around you? Perhaps cultivating the ability to step outside of the drama and see the issue from every different viewpoint will shift your judgment of this person or situation from intolerable to simply it is. And as it is, it won't remain for long. Letting go of the tether that holds you to a certain viewpoint also frees the situation up to go the natural way and get back into balance. So yeah, as I was saying, it's just telling you to try and see the situation from a different perspective as well, from your person perspective. So try not to be angry at this person if he's even if he was like promising you all the best things, and then eventually when he was finally free, you see that there is not a very quick movement towards you. You see that there's a little block, like little doubt, little resistance, and not be as emotionally open as you would imagine. Try not to be angry at him, because otherwise, or her, because otherwise this would actually fully block them and make them doubt about the situation. So hold them, create space for them to be like they are. So as well as you are allowed to free your emotions, to release your emotion, same as them. Allow them to release their emotions, and allow them to be as they are right now. Try not to force the situation. I feel that there is an incredible desire to be with you. Absolutely, you are what everybody think would be impossible, and they want to believe in you. They want to free themselves. They want to give this relationship a chance, as we saw before. So try not to doubt it, even though things are not happening at the same speed that you wished. I know that it's really a hard situation to be, if that's the situation where you are, especially if they were entangled with another person before you, but spirits are just calling you to be patient here, and to allow the situation to be as it is, and especially try to not let your happiness depend from the situation. So try to be happy either way. Be in touch with your feelings, with your emotion. Don't just bottle them up within yourself. It's really important to let them go, and I feel that it's okay to have hopes in this situation, but of course you need to trust your intuition. So if you feel that you're tired of them, if you feel, you know, that this is enough, then it's your life, your rules, so you can absolutely do whatever your intuition tell you to do. Okay, so that was a reading for you. I'm really curious to see your comments, so please let me know if this situation has resonated with you, and if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. Then if you want to buy any of these decks, if you like them, you can find the affiliate links in the info box below. They are all from Amazon, and if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can book it. Reading instruction in the info box below. There's all the prices and everything. Check out my Patreon page as well if you'd want to see some extra juicy content of donate, like a micro donation for each month, or have a little private reading, like a single card monthly reading, or 2 cards monthly reading, something really small and definitely a lot cheaper than the usual reading. And for the rest, I really hope you guys are gonna stay safe and healthy, and I hope to see you guys really soon. A big hug to you. Bye bye now. Hi guys, if you chose the group number 3 with the Apatite, this is the reading for you. So as you can see, I'm going to use first of all 2 oracle decks, the Romance Angels cards and the Monology cards, to just see how is the person feeling about you currently. And then we're going to use the tarot to explain the reason why this person is not talking to you. And then we're also going to explore what is it that this person is intended to do next, what are going to be their next actions, and finally we're going to use the Shamanic Healing Oracle to give you a beautiful advice to best handle this situation. So dear, or as can't speak, dear Romance Angels, okay, there's no need for me to talk, they already know. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, a spiritual path. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so then I'm also going to ask the Monology. Dear Moon, can you please tell us how is this person feeling regarding group number 3 with the Apatite? Please and thank you. We have a fiery climax approach with full moon in Aries, really nice. Meditate and contemplate with the new moon in Pisces. Conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Really nice. Okay, so I sense that for the majority of you guys have been already together with this person, or you guys know each other very well. Definitely there has been some, yeah, I feel because we have the past life relationship, and also we had let your friends help you. So definitely I feel that for the majority of you guys have been together in the past, and there's definitely an incredible chemical attraction between you two, like chemistry between you two. Although there could be like a huge age gap between you two guys, or you could be like living in two different places, like really far away from each other, or you come from two very different backgrounds, which sometimes have created some problems in the past. It could be that you guys, even though you have a huge physical attraction, you might look for two different things in life, or you might not be at the same stage. And then we have let your friends help you. So I feel that this person is actually trying to reconnect with you, trying to solve any problem that is blocking them from fully enjoy this connection. Trying to solve those problems, asking help to their friends. Fiery climax approach here with the full moon in Aries. The Aries is all about action and making the first move, being really brave and stubborn as well. So I feel that this person is actually thinking, meditating here with the full moon in Pisces, and dreaming about their next move, and is just really trying to plan their next move. There also conclusion are within reach. So with the full moon eclipse, I sense that this action is actually going to happen quite soon. You will see the result of this meditation, this contemplation really soon. So they are going to transform their dreams into action pretty soon. That's what these three cards are telling me. And in order to do so, they might ask help to their friends, and possibly their friends might help regarding these factors that are separating you. If it's distance, if it's whatever I said before, some of the things is actually hard to fix them, but maybe they can just talk with some friends that has experience. For example, if there's an age gap, they might ask to some friends of them which are in a relationship with somebody that is older or younger than them, and so they might ask some pearl of wisdom from them, and in order to get over these obstacles, because definitely this passion makes them rushing towards you again. So these are the feelings. Let me see now, why are they not talking to you at the moment? So I'm just gonna take the Javelin Tarot deck and ask spirits, why is this person not talking to group number 3 with the Apatite? Or there could also be just limited contact. It doesn't have to be fully no contact. So why is there no contact or limited contact with this person? Why are they holding back? Why are they not talking? You have the Hierophant in reverse and the Justice upright. So I feel that this person is not talking to you at the moment because they feel not quite ready for a commitment, and they feel that this is actually the right thing to do with the Justice. It could be that they feel that since they cannot offer you fully commitment, it's better to step away because they wouldn't want to hurt you. So yeah, I feel that they are not talking to you right now just because they might not want to give you the wrong impression that they're actually ready for commitment, even though in reality they are not. But it could be that it's not for long, okay? It could be that they're working on it, because we saw here that there is conclusions are within reach. They're meditating about it. There's a fire climax approach, so they actually want to make an action, and they're asking friends help to their friends. There's a lot of passion. So definitely I feel that this might not last too long, this holding back, this feeling not ready. Let me see what's another reason why they're not talking to you. Can you please clarify the situation, dear Spirit? Why is this person not talking to group number 3 with the Apatite? We have Ten of Swords in reverse and Queen of Swords in reversed. Okay, so they might not be able to talk with you right now because they are healing. They're starting to healing from a very bad end. So something really painful happened to this person. It could be even far away in the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be a recent thing, but they are just starting to heal the pain from it just now. And with the Queen of Swords upside down, it could be that this pain has been created by a powerful woman or somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a girlfriend. It could also be like relative, a mother, and somebody that has been very, very harsh on them. So it could be that they feel like healing just now from the rejection of somebody that they truly loved, and which cut them out of their life, or somebody that was actually like growing them up very harshly, with very little compassion for them. So that could be a reason why it's really hard for them to trust any other woman or commit to them, because they're scared to experience the same. That's what I'm sensing here. Let me see what else. It could be that since they are in the situation of healing and very vulnerable, they are stepping back. They're not talking to you right now because they wouldn't want to be harsh with you, or also they wouldn't want you to be harsh with them and not understanding this situation. Also, another thing, important thing that is coming out is that since the Swords talks about truth and clarity, it could be that they are actually still very confused about this situation, even though they're starting to heal, but it could be like a subconscious type of healing that they're not really aware of. Another thing that is happening that I feel that it could be is that they are aware of this pain, that they are healing from it, but it's really hard for them to be honest about it, okay? So there's different scenarios here for sure. Let me see what else. Two of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. They really they're juggling. They are undecided. They know that they have to take a decision whether taking a commitment or coming out of this singlehood. It could be that they're really attached to this singlehood with the Nine of Cups, but since this is upside down, they're actually starting to think it actually wouldn't be bad to come out of this, even though this is my safe zone, is my comfort zone, because this is what I've been used to and is my sacred space, is my temple. I'm actually okay on my own because I can take control of the things surrounding me, and I don't get hurt. But they're actually starting to thinking whether this is actually not enough anymore, and so they are actually giving thought to this Hierophant card, to this commitment, okay? And so I see that there is care towards you. The reason why they're not talking to you is because they care about not hurting you. There's definitely some pain that they have not been talking about, or that they don't want to hurt you with that pain, or they don't, they don't want to involve you in that. There is indecision, but at the same time they are contemplating the fact that maybe it's time to get out of their safe zone, to their comfort zone. As I say here, meditate and contemplate. So it's actually a time for them to actually understand what it needs to be done, what is it that they truly want with you, okay? Conclusion are within reach. So definitely there is something happening underneath the ground, even though you can't see it right now. There's a lot happening within them, okay? So let me see what is it that they are intended to do next, what are going to be their next action towards you. Dear Spirit, this is reading for group number 3 with the Apatite. What is their person action towards them? Nice! King of Wands, oh my god, and King of Cups. This is really, really special. So I feel that there's a double commitment here. There's definitely a huge expression of their attraction towards you, but also their feelings towards you. We have the fire suit and the water suit, therefore there is Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So I feel that there is a nice balance between water and fire, so this person can be very yeah, very calm and very finally understood how powerful they are, finally understood that they're actually ready to take care of somebody else and ready to hold you, ready to start something, a longer commitment. So I feel there's a lot of decision here, there's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of action as well, which is really, really nice. There's an offer of love, there's an offer of starting something new, putting the seeds to grow a new beautiful tree between you two, which represent a new relationship. So it's amazing. And I understand now why it said conclusions are within reach here, and he also a fiery climax approach. I told you there was gonna be some action here. So definitely if they asked help to their friends did a very good job for sure. So let me see what else. What is gonna be their next move? Five of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So I sense that finally they are slowly embracing the idea of a partnership, although it's going to be very slow. With the Three of Pentacles, it's like just an idea, it's not something that is happening straight away, but what is happening is that they are freeing themselves from their internal conflict. So if they thought in the past that there was some huge difference between you two, whether it was the distance, the age, the background, whatever it was, now it doesn't matter anymore. It's not an obstacle to start a new partnership anymore. Okay, so they're definitely open up their heart to you. They're definitely seeing the possibility. There's definitely planning here. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it just tells me that it's gonna take longer than you would imagine. It could also be that yes, they are starting being open to you, but there's still some little conflicts that they have to work out. It feels like it could be that they don't feel fully ready to actually start a new partnership straight away, because they feel that they have to become better at their own abilities in relationships. So there's a woman here threading or like sewing a blanket, and I feel that it could be that they're feeling that they still have to learn how to do it, how to take care of somebody else, how to have a relationship. It could be that they've been used to be on their own for a very long time, and there's a lot of fear of getting hurt again, although they're healing, as I said. And you can definitely stay assured that this person with the Justice card, if they're not talking, it's just because of your interest. It's just because they care about you and they want to do the right move at the right time. So they're very, yeah, contemplative. So it's not an impulsive person whatsoever. Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. This is really nice. This talks about finally making a move, and it's a fiery one. As we said, like this could be clearly the card of a fiery climax approach, because the wands are representing the fire signs, the four Aries, Leo, Sag, and this it's full moon in Aries as well. So it really talks about action, move, showing how much they're passionate about you. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it really talks about feeling really satisfied with themselves, proud of themselves, confident, as well as really grateful for all the abundance surrounding them. So I feel that they're actually gonna realize how important you are. I was just holding the cards, and the Nine of Swords in reverse came out really forcefully. So to me, it's just telling that this person is coming out of worries, is coming out of insomnia, coming out of anxiety and paranoia and things like that, which is really, really great. So I feel that there is going to be a new beginning, guys, and it's going to be a passionate one as well. So I'm just going to get some oracle cards for you from the Shamanic Healing Oracle to just give you a little advice on how best handle the situation. It's getting dark. There. What's an advice for you from the Shamanic Healing Oracle? We have transformation. So to me, this is just telling me to trust in the metamorphosis, to trust that even if you are in a situation of darkness, of not knowing, there's actually gonna be followed by beautiful experiences. And like, if you imagine how a caterpillar feel inside of a cocoon and everything is dark, they don't know what's going on, they feel really tight and uncomfortable, and then if they would believe that that's it, that that's where their life ends, if they would have no faith, they might even be able to let themselves die in that situation and not realize that there's such a beautiful unfolding of events right after, and they're gonna turn into a butterfly. So this really talk about trusting, having faith in the transformation. Allow this person as well to go through their transformation, because it is a journey for them. They pass from not being able to commit to healing from their past wounds, coming over their indecision, coming over their internal conflict, slowly moving towards you, slowly feeling brave for starting something new. It is a journey. So it really is just say to be patient and trust that anything happen at the right time. And yeah, there's also a little symbol here that kind of reminds me of a Taurus symbol, so it could be your person might be a Taurus as well. And this kind of reminds me of the sun, so it could also be Leo, but doesn't necessarily have to be. And then what do we have here? Ascension. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you the card for Ascension in the booklet, because I feel inspired to do it. So some of those following a spiritual path have ascension as the ultimate goal. However, ascension portrayed in art and literature as a great leap into instant nirvana is actually a giant work of, well, art and fiction. Rather, ascension is the process of conscious living. We are all spiritual beings. We are all souls in a human body who are living life on this earth in order to learn and to grow at the soul's level. That is being spiritual. Whether you are conscious of it or not, you're walking towards ascension. Each experience, relationship, obstacle, joy, and creation will bring you one step closer on the ladder to where we'll all end, with a greater awareness of ourselves than we started out with. This situation, at its best, it's a rung on the ladder of your soul's path towards ascension. The situation you're inquiring about is assisting you on this ladder. Work at the bigger picture and know you're bigger than any issues or problems you may have. So again, The cards here are just telling you to trust that this experience is meant to be, even if at times might be very uncomfortable, annoying, it might give you insecurities, it might not feel very, very nice. You just need to trust that it will bring to transformation, that will transform you as well as a person, as a soul that is just on this earth to learn new lessons. So this experience is meant to be for you. So I would definitely trust it and not blocking it, even though it might be frustrating not hearing from this person, but I would definitely have faith in the whole process. So that was a reading for you. I'm really looking forward to hear from your comments, so let me know if the situation has resonated with yours, and if you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified anytime that I post a new video. It's generally between 3 to 4 days, but it's not really precise, so I would suggest to click the notifications so you never lose one. And if you feel like book a private reading with me, I'm actually available, so you can find all the info in the info box below, including the prices and the instruction. That's it for now. Yeah, you can also check my Patreon page if you want to have access to extra juicy content, or if you want to have a tiny little reading, like just 1 card or 2 cards or 3 cards reading a month, like a monthly guidance for you, something that is a lot cheaper than the usual tarot reading. You can also participate to micro donation if you want to give €1 a month or things like that. You can find them there. And there's some posts that I'm gonna start sharing only with the Patreons, only with people who subscribe to it. So that's it for now. I really hope you guys are gonna stay safe and healthy, and I wish to see you really soon. Big hug to you. Bye bye now.